Hey everyone and welcome back to BOUCH. It took me exactly 3 days to get from here to here. I will explain you step by step how I managed to get there. This is not gonna be the classic tutorial, it's the first out of 3 tutorials which will lead you step by step towards your first big kite loops. Thomas Bouch, aka Beanie, is not just a kite loop legend. He's photographer, he's the book author of the Trictionary, and he's kite coach. He has a very unique way of teaching kite surfers and helping them to increase their level. Out of all that reasons, I chose him for my kite loop tutorial. Together we worked on a tutorial which will lead you from nothing towards your first big kite loops in just 3 days, and all that without injuring yourself. So let's start with day 1. In day 1 it's all about getting comfortable with a kite loop. Most people are already afraid when they hear the word kite loop, but the kite loop might be one of the most overrated tricks out there. I just learned it and I can tell you, I'm pretty sure almost everybody might be able to land that trick. Let's head over to South Africa and let Beanie explain your first 3 exercises for day 1.
Take the board away completely and just start with body dragging. Choose a spot where it's like deep enough, knee deep or even hip deep water, and just go for body drags. That means let you drag yourself to the left, to the right, and loop the kite as much as you can. Loop it in big loops, small loops, and so on. Fast loops,
deep powered loops, powered loops.
Absolutely, in all various ways. Grabbing them on one side, grabbing them in a different way on one side, just hold it with one hand, looping it, and so on.
To understand how the kite reacts during the kite loop.
And how your body reacts on the pull that it's kind of experienced then for the first time.
Yeah.
And getting cool with it, getting smooth with it, and starting to enjoy the pull, and understanding that right after the pull the kite can also be calm at 12 o'clock on the horizon if you pilot the kite there.
Okay.
The next step to me is that you go on the board, that you loop the kite, and that you go on a hardcore downwind course following the kite and experiencing that new pull right now, standing on the board and trying to recover also the kite. The faster you follow the kite, it might happen that the kite actually kind of dies. You kill the kite. So like experiencing all that stuff is super important. Main reasons for injuries is landings, or let's say landings which didn't went as planned.
Yeah.
And that means that I suggest actually that you go on a strapless surfboard, and that you really start looping the kite and experiencing whatever happens without actually being strapped on the board.
This is actually a really good tip. We just spoke about it and I was like super happy about this tip.
Exactly, so since you have no board under your feet, you won't feel the urge of trying to land that move, and it will be very easy for you to controlled crash after the loop, and it's exactly what's important in order to be fully focused on the kite, in order to see how the kite actually loops and stuff, yes.
So, now you got more than enough input to work with and to try your first kite loops. Get out there and try these 3 steps yourself. Next week I'm gonna upload episode 2, and the week after I'm gonna upload episode 3. So make sure to tune in again to land your own big kite loops. Until then, I hope you enjoyed that video. In case you have any questions, leave me a comment. In case you like the video, smash the like button and subscribe on my YouTube channel to not miss any of my future videos. Thanks a lot and peace!